welcome to another episode of Honey, I Roam. I'm Amber, Giulietta is my girlfriend, and our adorable dog Winston live in this truck camper. We renovated it so it looks way cuter on the inside than it does on the outside. We are going to an epic spring. You know we love to swim. We're going swimming in this video. We're cooking. Let's go. This video is not going according to plan. It didn't work out exactly how we wanted. Let me tell you what happened. The microphone on our camera stopped working. The battery died and we didn't notice it for way too long. No audio for it. Little parts here and there.
But never gonna dry. No, never gonna dry. No.
So we're gonna show it to you. You're coming along. We're just gonna put music over a lot of the things that we do. And if you have questions about it, let us know. Normally we try to be very informative so that you can feel included and a part of it. So ask us any questions that do come up.
There's dinner in the yard, out behind the cars. Tonight we're gonna do something different. I will make the things that I know how to make. You will make something more delicious. A sweet potato pie.
I love just frying up these little pancakes in some butter. Never gonna dry. No, never gonna dry. No.
Everything is so...
She looked at me awkward.
Everything is so wet out here. We just got everything spick and span and clean, perfect.
Yeah.
And now everything's wet.
Everything's wet. My booty's wet. Everything's gonna just stay wet.
Yeah. And wet is one thing, but in this humidity, it never dries. You can only use a towel once.
Kind of used to it. I mean, at this point, but we definitely appreciate dry days. Gonna definitely appreciate some dry weather in Colorado. As you know, we're gonna be living and working in Colorado on top of a mountain at a beautiful campground. There's views, there's nature, there's peace, but you know what there isn't? Power. That's why we're so grateful to be partnering with BLUETTI. In this video, we're gonna be sharing with you the BLUETTI AC240. Since the BLUETTI AC240 is IP65 rated, that means that it's waterproof, you heard that right, and dustproof. Since we're gonna be living off-grid, more of a rugged lifestyle, dust, dirt, sand is just inevitable. It's a part of it. Every single bit of space in this camper matters to us. So the fact that we can leave this outside and plugged into the camper, it's pretty huge for us. Another huge advantage to having the AC240 is that there's actually a 30 amp plug right here. So this is the plug that is on our camper. It can handle a more heavy duty load of power, which is gonna also be really huge for us. And then it does also include 2 AC ports in the front here. And as you can see, these are watertight and dust tight. The powerlifting mode is 3600 watts. There is a super fast charge on this unit. It's 2400 watts. So it gets to 80% charged in 45 minutes. If it is being charged with 1200 watts of solar, it charges in 2 hours. So it's a really fast charging unit. BLUETTI does also offer a 6-year for customer support. The AC240 features a dual parallel operation, allowing for a 4800 watt output. This would meet about 99% of indoor load requirements. The AC240 features a power lifting mode. Singularly, it's 3600 watts, but parallel is 7200 watts of power. So pretty much what that means is it's optional to be able to connect 2 of these devices together, getting a whopping 7200 watts of power. What you could do with this is connect it directly to your house or an on-grid setup to have as a backup power source, so it'll automatically back up for an emergency situation or if the grid ever goes offline. The battery management system within the BLUETTI unit does protect it from overcharging, from over temperature, and also can have a diagnostic reporting system on this. This is a great substitute for gas generators. It's safe, it's super quiet. We keep it in the camper while we're traveling. We plug it directly to the camper so we can charge our batteries, charge all of our devices, and it lasted us, with conservative use, like 5 days. Like, we did not have to worry about this thing at all until we got to a power source and we were able to plug it in. There is 240 watts of AC output. The power capacity is 1536 watt hours. You're looking into having the best off-grid setup, go with BLUETTI. The link will be down in the description.
There is some divers in this big, huge spring head, and I saw it yesterday. No divers were in it, and I was mentally thinking, like, how much would you have to pay me for me to just jump in here and swim in here? And honestly, it'd have to be a lot of money. I don't know. Maybe, like, if there was someone else in here, maybe like 500 bucks.
500?
Yeah, maybe honestly 250, seeing now that the divers are here.
Wow. This is really cool.
It's a really eerie thought to think about swimming in this water because there's all these little green leaves on the top, and it just gives this effect like you could just walk right out onto it, but then you see these bubbles coming up where the divers are. It's like I might raise my price back to 500. Oh my gosh, look at you guys go.
We're impressed.
Station wagon going slow, windows open, you are basking in the bluegrass radio. It is easy now to see you with your hand out on the wind. I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Pink azaleas by your driveway.
March is such an epic time in Florida. The weather is an absolute dream. It's usually 80 in the day and it cools off at night. There's a cold front coming right now. I know I'm always talking about weather, but it has a huge part in how your camping experience goes. March is the time to go camping in Florida. It feels pretty cold to me. I threw it in the freezer for a few minutes. It's working. So this is Victory Brewing. I don't think I've ever even heard of that brewing company. It is in Pennsylvania, which is why I've definitely never been to that brewery. And it's coming in at a 9.5. This is gonna be a Juicy Monkey Hazy Imperial IPA. I'm pretty excited to try something new. I feel like I've been drinking the same beers over and over, so goodness gracious, give me something new. Ooh, it's really frothy. I taste orange as soon as it goes in my mouth. It smells like mango right off the bat. Just mango. It's really creamy. It's heavy, but it doesn't taste it. How have I never had this? Have you? Cheers. Now that the sun is setting, I know I'm getting hungry. I think I know what time it is. I don't know though. Hold on.
It's time to cook.
What are we making?
We're making some Italian sausages or some tortellinis. I'm pretty sure that's what we're making.
Yeah. I'm honestly so tired of sausages. Even though I don't eat them all the time, that just doesn't sound good to me. So we're having the tortellini with pesto to make us both happy. Right? You gotta both be happy.
I ain't never felt the kind of love like this before. You took all the worries from my mind. Darling, please forgive me if I stare a little more. I can't look away from those brown eyes. And if we settle down, we don't have to settle down. don't be afraid of all the things that could go wrong. And we can take our time, and we may change our mind. But I can tell a good thing when a good thing comes along. Darling, tell me all about the dreams you had last night.
Excuse me. Roadblock.
We've let our bathing suits sit in here overnight and they are still not dry. Surprise. I guess we'll just hang them up in here. Maybe one day they'll dry. Winston's water bowl always stays up here. Is the microphone working though, babe, or no? Trash.
Thank you. What else?
The microphone isn't plugged in. Oh, should I leave it unplugged?
Yeah, leave it unplugged.
Okay. Wow, this is bouncy. Ooh, I love the contrast of the fancy hair with the camo shirt, right? Right? That's a good combo. We've been camping here for 2 nights, and even in 2 nights, this is all that we have. We put out our chairs, we used our grill, we keep our trash cleaned up. It makes the takedown so quick and easy, which is important because we don't want to dread it. If it took forever, we would dread it. We wouldn't want to stop as many places. That's not the case. So let's put up the chairs. Whoa, that wind on that hair. I'm cracking up. I'm so grateful that we are leaving on the cold day, because if we had tried to swim in this, not quite as enjoyable. We can't forget Giulietta's fire poker.
Amber's putting away all this stuff outside. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the hoses and fill up the water tank because we're gonna be boondocking.
Giulietta, what are you doing?
Is it full? I'm filming.
Oh, filling up the water. Let's see. Almost full. Good. See, we're gonna dump too. Little journal sesh. It's important for me to write a little bit every day so that I can remember everything and it doesn't feel as cumbersome when you just have to do one day at a time. Where are we? We are at March.
Filling up the waters. But now I gotta fill up this water because we want to have this full for while we're traveling if we need any more water. So let's go fill that up. We keep about 11 gallons with us. I think this, so we have a 6 gallon and we have a 5 gallon of just purified water.
And a 2 gallon.
And our 2 gallon, yeah.
Thank you. Feeling good?
Yeah, I think we got everything ready. We've been really adamant about just keeping everything super clean and organized because it gets overwhelming pretty darn quick. And I think if we can just like do these chores every single day, which we kind of have to do these chores every single day, makes it a lot easier and it makes our life a little bit better.
Ding! Something that Giulietta and I do not agree on. I think that the blinds should be open when we're driving down the road so it doesn't cling. Giulietta...
It does though, it goes like that though.
So I say leave it like this. So it would clink like this though, okay? So, okay, I do see that. If you pull it down over the cushion, that's what it's doing. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Should we leave the blinds open when we travel or all the way down? Last but not least, how freaking fun was that? Thank you for joining us on this camping trip. We're gonna hit the road and you're coming along with us. Thank you for watching. We love you so much.